Hey, welcome back to the Two Super Guys Trade Stocks. I am Dylan.
And I'm Vinny. And today we're going to talk about some of the best memes and trades from Wall Street Bets from the most recent month, April 2023. Because Dylan doesn't follow the forum, but I do. So you're going to get to see his actual reaction to some of these things, seeing them for the first time. All right?
Perfect.
Two Super Guys Trade Stocks.
All right.
Yeah, I don't follow these dudes. It's just depressing.
I do for entertainment value. There's actually some interesting stuff over there sometimes. This is not exactly. Someone put $100,000 into Bed Bath & Beyond stock. As of this time, he was down 92.4%. Pretty cool, bro. But yeah, there was a lot of people on Wall Street Bets that were big into Bed Bath & Beyond because of Ryan Cohen, the Messiah of losses. I'm going to dub him that name right now. Just people following him like the Pied Piper to their own doom, even though he made out a profit.
How is he the Messiah of losses? He has unbelievable gains.
He does, but people follow into the trades and then just completely blow it up. That's how it works.
Okay, hold on. I'm not a Ryan Cohen fan. I'm not against him or for him, but he exited Bed Bath & Beyond because he only had like 3 months left on his options. You have to.
Yeah.
That's not his fault. That's this guy for being an idiot. I feel bad. This sucks. No one wants to lose that. I mean, that's a gross amount of money. But he bought options, and as the option gets closer, you have to close it. And he sold it when they jumped a bunch. So he made a bunch. He's like, I'm out.
The rumor at the time was that he was divesting of his share so he could actually make an offer for the Bye Bye Baby or whatever unit.
That's what people like it was made up on Reddit.
It probably was. It probably was. I'm not gonna lie, but that's the basic concept people are following him into, and it's just sad. So, a nice little office J Powell kind of one here. I figured you'd appreciate this. He's like, so why are you raising rates? It's like, she's like, Pam is asking Jerome Powell here, and he's like, well, so I can lower them. Like, duh.
Yeah, that's Dwight. That's pretty good. It's not bad.
Yeah,
it's not bad.
Yeah, it's interesting logic, right? This is one that, I can only. It's kind of funny. There was another post I just didn't put in here, but they were like, "So when are you FRC folks going to share your loss porn?" So this week, probably there's going to be a lot of FRC loss porn being put out there. But I'm pretty sure that this person's username is indeed false.
So, all right, here's this is where this gets even more stupid, right? This person risked $70,000 for a gain of what could have been incredible if they had not shut down. We're filming this on Sunday. The final bids are going through this afternoon. I'm assuming by the time this airs, they might not exist anymore, or they're about to not exist. The guy could have just bought options and lost the max of 5 or 6K and had the same gains.
True, very true. I mean, this was a matter of 3 weeks too, because he bought this 20 days ago. This is, like I said, I took the screenshot this morning. So this is 3 weeks ago. When it was trading at a nice, cool, like $14 a share, and what was it, 220 as of close of after hours most recently?
Yeah, I think it's like 230, 234 maybe.
Sounds about right. Yeah, so that one hurts a little bit. There'll be more of those, but on the flip side, there are trades like this. Can you imagine making $100,000 in one day, and it was on Microsoft?
Was it options or?
Yeah, this is absolutely options. So the next slide is going to be like this person kind of telling their whole story of just trading wild for the last couple of years. It's pretty interesting, but they're kind of just absolutely nailed Microsoft blown out earnings. Microsoft was up 12%. When you think about a company that is like 6% of the SPY being up 12% in one day, that was not a move that many people expected, but this user did. One bad 68 apparently.
Okay, the problem is this is why I hate this stuff. You only see this. You don't see the amount of people that gambled on FRC. There's a lot of them, because I remember I like logged in because you were telling me about it. It's like everyone was buying options of that. They all lost. Yeah. They're all gone.
Oh yeah. You'll see a bunch. So, this person is basically talking about the whole trading recap here. But basically, they had gone down to like $875, I want to say, at one point. 375 deposited 500 that day. Began trading zero DTE triple Qs. Actually, there's an interesting article about that. And weekly Amazon and Tesla swings. Bought $200,000 worth of triple Q weekly calls and 100 Microsoft 280 calls, 60K worth in the morning. That's when they ended up with this massive spike, hitting at $458,000 total for their account value. They did post 2 other trades that they were in at that point, where they bought some meta puts. Those didn't work out for you. So they burned that 10K, and then bought some over 275K worth of 3 days to expiration weekly triple Q puts. Those also probably did not work out for this person. So I'd be interested to see what their account value was as of close on Friday. Over the course of a few days, I imagine it dramatically shifted. But their big trade was this over $100,000 in like a single day from Microsoft.
Wait a minute. Can you go back?
Yeah.
I was reading this. He says up here, I gambled my life savings during the last 2 years, going from $217K to $875.
Yep.
And then since then gained 56,000.
Yep.
That's, man, he took 5 years off his life and stress.
I mean, and well, the funny part too, like this last sentence I'm saying here, they basically probably ate shit on these last bit of trades here, because they went bearish right after this, buying the 10K Medica puts. So like whatever, 10K if you got $500,000 in your account isn't a big deal. But then the 275K worth of 3 days expiration, meaning expired, just a couple days ago. As far as the what do you call it? Triple DTE as far as triple Q puts. So that one is a little suspect.
Yeah, I mean he's probably back to where it was after all this.
Yeah, I mean probably. This was all since March 20th, like a little bit over a month.
That's just
but pretty wild. So there's some good memes here. I love this one. They took that basic kind of psychology of the market and edited it for this actual market cycle here. What do you think of this?
Oh, bull trap. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, it seems like, so the actual phase of this is a capitulation event at the end. We might have already hit it. We might have hit it when we hit the SPY around 348. That was when my puts were up like 50%. It was like a gross amount. Yeah, fuck me.
We're just hanging out in this channel, just eating away all that goddamn theta. Hence the title on the front, fuck your calls and puts. So this is someone that took a pretty hefty trade against Apple, not on earnings, actually, surprisingly too. We talked a little bit about the same time period about 3 weeks ago, where it kind of looked like the market was getting ready, to have a little sell-off here. I went bearish on Tesla and Nvidia at that time. It did make a little bit of money, which has since kind of eroded back. But this person went all in on Apple, just eating crap at that point in time, and lost $150,000.
Yeah, I mean, they probably did 160, like something puts or something around that, because it did not look like they were going to break above 160. Then they definitely did.
It was the 160 level, I believe. That is correct.
Was it?
Yeah.
Called it.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, from what I can recall. This was pretty funny too. Dylan and I have remarked about this, listening to all these conference calls, how like AI is not the new blockchain. So there's a nice graph that someone put together on Wall Street Bets too to illustrate this for you too. But yeah, throwing away.
I don't know if there's a way to look at this, but I bet if you can determine how many times a company says AI versus their stock price, it goes up significantly, regardless of if they have anything to do with AI. Well, McDonald's could just start saying AI.
Let's take a peek.
Okay, that was very nice. Good timing.
They charted how many times each company said AI during their conference calls.
That was really good timing. That's going to seem staged. All right.
Yeah, so Google is obviously the winner here, okay?
Okay, so Amazon only 11 times? Pick it up, bro.
I know. Apparently they didn't mention it before this. That's the surprising fact with me, But yeah, these 3 companies, man, just ride the wave.
Yeah, smart. I mean, Microsoft's destroying right now, so.
Yeah. The funny thing though is it's kind of the opposite companies from blockchain, right? Because like, how often did these guys really talk about blockchain? In reality, it was like Kodak changing their name to some blockchain garbage.
Yeah,
Whereas like
but
AI, it's like the top
Kodak
companies
did
talking
it
about
and got like a 400% gain in a week. They went all the way back down, but that
it. Yeah,
week was crazy.
it was indeed. And then, yep. You remember this episode?
I don't think I've seen this.
No,
Oh,
they bring a monorail to Springfield. This guy is like the door to door salesman. It's just classic. He's like a brand new monorail. You think high tech monorail, and like you just songing and dancing and selling the crap out of it, and then like it just absolutely like does nothing for the city and like ends up like being a park in a matter of like a few weeks.
nice. Yeah,
Yep.
that's
Yep.
the Wall Street bets, man. There's some scary things because you see one successful thing, you're like, fuck, I could do that. I'm young.
Yeah.
And then you don't see it's like 100-to-1 ratio where they win versus lose. So, the FRC alone, that's so bad.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we can do a separate video on that one once those posts start coming out because, like I said, that they're waiting for final bidding right now. So we'll be interested to see.
All right.
Cringe.
Later, guys.
See ya.